morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are seeing WYTV from. It's another edition of Let's Talk. I am Odunwayo Adelere, and with me in the studio this afternoon, I have Anoluwapo. Some people will be like, this was the auntie that we saw. Yes, she's the one, our writer, our author, and of which you know today is the set day for the launch of the book Dark Moment. Come 8 p.m. by night, you'll be able to join, connect with her anywhere you are all over the world around the clock. And please do well to join the launching. Happy?
Yes, ma'am.
Slated for 8 p.m. You know, this show is a show whereby we'll talk, and it's not just any talk. We talk reasonable talk, different kind of talk that can help your family life, your personal life, individual, collective life, and all that. So we talk both on relationship, educational, anything we find useful that can help you. It is on this platform that we discuss it, and I won't be the only one you'll be saying. Henceforth, you'll be saying myself, you'll be saying Anoluwapo, and any other people that we feel can actually help you with whatever they feel you are going through. Thanks to our viewers home and abroad, we say a very big thank you to you. And to our sponsor Nokpa Abals, we say a very big thank you to you. So what are the things we will be discussing today? We're actually going to be discussing one cogent thing that we feel is actually affecting our generation right now. And that topic is relationship, not sexual relationship, not relationship boyfriend and girlfriend. It is parent-children relationship. That is what we'll be discussing today. And if we find if we look well into our community today, our environment, we see that this parent-children relationship is lacking so much in our society, because virtually all these young youths that are coming up, they don't have this close rapport relationship with their parents. And if you ask them what happened, the first thing is like, how do I bring myself to talk to my dad? How do I bring myself to discuss with my mom, to let her know that this is what I'm going to? That is why I've come on this platform today, to talk about it and to bring our own honest idea, which we feel can actually help parents and children to regain their lost relationship. When we talk about relationship between parents and children, you should be able to bring a little idea about parents-children relationship, right?
Yeah. So when we talk about parent and children relationship, it is talking about the intimacy or the connection between the parent and the children, the communication skills, the love they show toward the children.
Intimacy between parents and children. Our society, you know, we'll be dealing more about our personal space. I had an opportunity to talk to somebody, and till date, the pain, should I say the pain, is still in that girl, because till her both parents passed, she doesn't have that cordial relationship with them. And she is saying she does not want what happened to her to repeat itself on her children. But the trauma is still there. And why? She said anytime she comes back from school, now she knows that some parents, the first thing they should do is, how was school today? What happened in school and all that. She was always going inside, and that's just everything for that day. The only thing you will see her talking with her parents is maybe they want to eat another. So she said she felt that is how it should be. They have done their duty as parents to bring me to life, and their duty to send me to school, so they don't have any other duty. So when she grew up, when we now met in boarding house, during visiting days as well, parents will come to school to visit their children, but our parents are always missing in that aspect. Then they were not dead, they are still alive. But now she is like finding, how do I bring myself to erase that memory that I can actually be close to my children? Because there are some set of children that even if they are going on their way and they eat their leg to the stone, they will come back and say, Mommy, this was what happened to me today. And you will find yourself, you go to some people's house, you see the way father and children talk as if they are mates. They are trying to bring that, the word you use, intimacy, they are trying to make a stronger bond, a stronger intimacy to come in between them and their children. Why some parents are not, should we really say it is the fault of those parents that are not, that don't know that don't understand intimacy in children?
Yes.
Why did you say yes?
The reason is that I think before you go into, before you start planning to give birth or have any child, I think the first thing you should do is to have education concerning how to build up your children. So that is one of the things we are lacking. So most of us, we train, or most of the parents, they train their children in the way that parents train them. Which
is not supposed to be.
Yes.
My dad trained me from house, home, school and all that. They don't have friends, they don't have anything. Parents out there, both mom and dad, even single parents out there, because it is not only, we have some that due to unforeseen circumstances, they ended up being a single parent. See, when we talk about relationship between parents and children, it starts right from childhood. If your child goes out, or probably somebody carries your child out, when they come back home, like my little one, even though she has not started talking, I was like, how was your day? What did you do to you? I just say I know with a gradual process like that, it will get to a time when she will start talking, and by the time my mom will always ask me, so when I get home, and irrespective of whatever they might say, some parents are so wicked that even if this child comes home and says, mom, this one, they tend to shut them up. Why should it be like that?
I don't know, maybe because I was privileged to talk to a lady recently. So when I was talking to her, she said she hated her parents so much.
Can you imagine?
So like why? She was like giving us different, and one of the examples is they test their virginity. There is no trust.
Our parents trained her to test her virginity.
To do a lot of things.
I have a friend that had that similar case.
She said she hated her parents, that they don't trust them, a lot of things are going on, and their pastor. My father is a pastor, and the trust is not there. So I got to a place that they tell her after that your parents may have done this to you, so you should be the one to correct yourself, not to do it to your children. So I think what was the question, please?
I said, why do parents do like that? Like, why do they shut their children up when they want to open up? Like, somebody did something that is so painful to me, and I need somebody to go to, and I think and I feel the first person I should be able to relate to should be my parents. Even if it is not my siblings, if it's not my dad, I should be able to open up to my mom. And at the end of the day, I just find myself, when I get there, I'm being shut up. Why should it be like that?
Sometimes it can be through maybe traumatic experience, and sometimes they might see the children as kilo first, or what does he have to say?
And does it have to be like that?
No.
Even if the child is coming to spill rubbish, to spill nonsense, as parents, I think the first thing all parents should have is listening ears. Whether what this child is saying is true or not, listen. I saw an interview online. Yes, thank you. I saw an interview online. I don't know if you've come across that interview. The lady, during the interview, the man had to cover her face. Because when I heard the testimony of that lady, I think it is the best thing to do is to cover up the girl's face, because in our environment they will stigmatize the lady due to everything that she has done. When she said her dad's family came around to visit them and all that, being the children, they were asked to sleep in the sitting room, and when somebody related to her dad came and was sexually harassing her, and she had to scream. When she screamed, her mom came out, her dad came out, and they took her inside. So when she explained what happened to them, he just said she should not say anything. So they had to take her away from that sitting room, as she slept in their room. She now said she had her mom and dad discussing that, could this man do this kind of thing? He can't do it. Maybe she's trying to hallucinate her. And she said that was the last time she discussed anything about her life with her mom. So at the end of the day, the thing she found solace in, she started taking out drugs, different kind of drugs, drinks and all that to clear herself. So if she goes through anything traumatic, the first, she said she can do a pack of cigarettes a day. before she now met this, she went for rehabilitation and all that and came out. But look at how her parents actually, the child was in the room with you. Are they supposed to discuss that kind of thing like that? Now parents, when you see your children coming out to say, we want to talk, we want to do this, we want to do that, sit them down, listen to them. If they accuse anybody, it is your duty to walk up to that person. You were talking about somebody the other time, you said parents do not trust her and all that. I happened to have a roommate while I was in school then. I know she might be looking at this right now. She said anytime she goes home for holiday, they're always taking her to the hospital for virginity tests. And then she had a boyfriend. It's not as if she doesn't have a boyfriend, but she had told her boyfriend that she can't have anything sexually connected with her and all that. And the guy said, okay, fine. Maybe I did not say I want to date you because I just want to know that I have somebody I am committed to. So every time she comes home, they take her to the hospital for virginity test, and they are always meeting her intact. Lo and behold, the day she was going to get this virgin, she was virgin by a bicycle.
Jesus.
And she was at home. Her mom, her dad, everybody saw it. And that was when she had freedom to do whatever she wants to do. Now the girl, when I saw her, if you say, how did you tell like that? I said, even if I do it now, they cannot know. Because they always taking me and the thing happened in their presence. So number one, if you do not trust your children, and if your children do not trust you to talk to you, I don't see any reason to. Or what do you think?
There's no relationship at all. Trust is very, very, very important. It is very important.
Parents, most especially, this thing is not one-sided. We have some parents now, they will tell you, your bad dear, go and meet your dad. I don't have time for, which is not supposed to be. It is not one-sided. Once you are in a relationship whereby the father and the mother are actually alive, let the children feel the impact of the two. I came from a home whereby my dad is a no-nonsense man, and my mom, being a pure Yoruba woman, she's a no-nonsense woman as well. But when it comes to talking, they will tell you, they cannot talk to you as the child. You now say 2 days you will not want to talk to them. They already said the truth. Sure, you eat, Abi will not eat. They will still bring the food to come, and they know that they already hammered the nail on the head, but they already brought out what they want to bring. At the end of the day, as a child, when you sit down, when you relax, you're like, okay, I think what this set of people are trying to say, they are trying to put me on the right track. They are not trying to make me go astray. But what do you say about the kind of parents whereby all they have to give to their children is money, 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 no attention, nothing?
It is not right, because
why will you say it's not right?
Is not money.
Why do you say everything is not money? I want to make my hair. Is it parents that want to take there?
I understand. Money is important. Everything is not money. Sometimes you need emotional connection.
Money can bring the emotional connection.
Yes,
Why can't it bring the emotional connection?
Just imagine you coming home, then you want to discuss something with your parents. The first thing they ask is, chauffeur, do you want money? No, just imagine it. You getting home, Daddy, this and this happens to me, without him listening to you, and the first thing he asked you was, do you want money? How will you feel?
And I think it's a question. He asked me, do I want money?
And you are bringing something very important.
But I think it's also the duty of the child to say, Daddy, it is not money that I want to talk to you.
What if the children and the parents are this kind of people that their only concern is my children, or the only thing they need is just money?
I think it is also in the place of the child. You can call a meeting. I think the child can actually scold the parent.
Yeah.
My viewers out there, I don't know your opinion about what I just said. Children can scold their parents. In what sense, if you ask me? It is not that they are, no matter how busy they can be, they will still come home to sleep, right? At night, the children can call them, Dad, Mom, we need to talk.
But not all parents.
No, we need to talk. And if they like, we'll talk tomorrow. See, there are some things that even in anger you can resolve.
That's true.
You've been carrying this burden right inside of you to discuss. You don't know the person to talk to. And the only set of people you feel is available that you can talk to is your parents. And they are telling you I can stand at the entrance and shout, Mommy, Daddy, I want to talk to you. And if I see they are not listening to me, I will pour everything I want to pour. It is now in their sense, their duty to like sleep over what I said. And the following day, you see if the child actually says that kind of thing. If it is parents that are reasonable, they will come first thing in the morning to actually call the child that you were saying something yesterday. I think we need to discuss it. But before we continue, let's go on a short commercial break to our sponsor, Nokpa. When we come back, we'll continue from where we stop. Don't go nowhere, stay tuned. I'll be right back.
When life breaks into the beautiful splendor of nature, and the kids can't just resist the temptation to explore to its zenith with the full assurance that the perfect backup is on the way for a perfect refilling. Nokpa, we always come to the rescue anytime, anywhere, any day, anyway, anyhow, round the clock. Your family just can't get a better companion aside Nokpa. Nokpa Abba Mixture, your family's best bet.
With Nokpa, healthy living is guaranteed for me and my family.
Nokpa for management of power.
You're welcome back from that short commercial break. That is our sponsor, Nokpa Herbals. Thank you so much. You want to be a distributor of Nokpa Herbals? It varies. Nokpa Herbal Mixture, Herbal Tonic, Herbal Bitters, Herbal Flusher Powder, Herbal Energy Powder, Herbal Cool. You can call the number +234 7025 31 3001. +234 7025 31 3001. You are welcome back once again. And with me in the studio is still Anu Oluwapo Oshe, our author, our writer, our motivational speaker, our Be Motivated Up founder. Okay, like we were discussing before we went on that short commercial break, I said child can actually scold their parent in a respectful way, not in a disrespectful way. So it is now in the duty of that parent, like what this child said is actually due to, because money cannot always solve the problem of children. If they keep giving money, it's a get to say even the child will never come home to ask for that money that you are giving to them. I don't know if you've actually, they won't come and say, Mommy, I need money. You just get to say that this child is not coming anymore. What the parent is failing to give to the child at home, somebody is already giving them outside, and the person that is giving them outside is not giving them in a positive way. Instead, the person is giving them in a negative way, the other way around. Now, such a child has now gone deep into the world. How do you want to bring that kind of child back? I don't understand. I saw something of recent on social media. The girl is a child of a pastor. I don't know, I think the video is an old video, but it's spotted out of recent. The man was beating the child stark naked. There was no panties, no on this, nothing was on the child. What did the girl do? I think she was in school. She was putting on a net cloth. All of her private part was outside, just the net was covering it, and she was dancing to one of those hip-hop songs and all that, and at the same time she was smoking shisha. And she happened to be a child of a pastor. So unfortunately for her, her dad saw it. I don't think if she comes back to that, and I saw something immediately. I saw that video. I said what the girl did was wrong. The way the parent approached it is actually wrong.
Very wrong.
Because number one, you are beating that girl. She's not a small girl. She's a grown-up person. You are beating her online. She still went to the extent of putting on a net, and you already upgraded her to she was being beaten without any clothes on her. So the father already upgraded her.
Imagine.
I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. She was being beaten to the extent that he got to say she was not feeling that part of the body where she was being beaten. They had to pour water on it again, make that place fresh, and they started again. Now, I told the person that we were watching, a colleague of mine, I told her, I said, now, what this man did, he actually sent this girl out. He actually sent this girl out for life, and the girl has been sent out for life. Now, how would that kind of girl be brought back? But when the father saw it, it is in the place of the parents to call the child.
Yes,
correct in love. You can talk sense in her. When she gets home and she would sleep over, because when you think, are you going to withdraw her from that school? No, she's still going to go back to the list of this set of people. and she's going to be more worse than the way you saw her. So parents, we need to buckle up on our duties as parents. We need to do more. We need to double up, because if we fail to do our duty as parents at home, other people out there will help us, and they will do it in the way we would like. There's a saying that says, train up a child in the way he or she should go, so that when he or she grows up, he will not depart from it. What is your final note to the parents out there before we sign up for today?
Before we sign off, I would love to just say a short story.
Okay.
When I was in my secondary school, there's this girl. She's a daughter of a pastor. She was pregnant for 7 good months, and she was in the hostel, and nobody.
University or
in secondary school days. She was in GSS then. Nobody knows about it. Nobody. 7 good months. We were in the hostel together, sleeping together, eating together, without any knowledge that this girl is actually pregnant.
Did you say 7 months?
I'm telling you.
What went wrong?
I don't know, but I want to bring out something.
Okay.
So that 7 months, we didn't notice anything until the day that she went for a test. That we know that this girl is actually pregnant. Then the parents came over. Who is responsible for the pregnancy? She was like their driver.
Which driver?
The parent driver. Imagine. So that sometimes not by the way we discipline ourselves, you don't put fear
in children.
It is the children will only love you. They will only be afraid, be scared of you when they love you. But once you put that fear in them, there is no love. So always ensure that you correct them in love. You speak with them in love, and you advise them in a godly way.
That is Anuruapo signing out. Parents, correct your children in the way of love. Don't put fear, don't instill fear in them. Whereby once they hear that daddy is coming, they pick race. Mommy is coming, hey, everybody, go and sleep. So we can do better for this generation to know that you actually did well in your generation to nurture another generation. So the bitterness will not be in this generation to pour in their own children as well. Thank you so much for joining us on Let's Talk today. Till next week Saturday, by God's grace, I am Odunayo Adelere, and with me in the studio has been
Anuruapo.
Till come again on your screen, please be good and be fine. Bye for now.